Okay, so we're gonna do a walkthrough of Leon A on standard, and I'm gonna show you a way to get through the game quickly to get the S plus rank.
Look, man, I'm serious.
So you're just gonna run straight into the gas station here, and you're gonna go over to the far corner and run right past this guy here.
Right? Don't move. I'll be back for you.
So this zombie you can run right past.
Freeze! I'll
Just
shoot.
make sure you're ready to click down on the sprint button and go forward. Run past him before he gets up. And then on the way back, he's going to walk right into that wall. So then you can just run right past him again. Go over to this door and use the key. And then you're going to run right through this aisle and loop around the next aisle. Come out here and meet Claire.
Attention, all citizens.
So if you hold the sprint button and back, he does a quick 180. That comes in kind of handy for different parts of the game. You don't have to worry about shooting any zombies through the city. Just make sure you give yourself enough space to run around them and through them.
Shit. It's everybody. They've all turned. There it is. The station.
So this is kind of going to be like somewhere in between a speed run and a walkthrough. The best way to get S plus is to kind of minimize the things that you have to do. Oh. Usually he takes a step forward there, but no problem. So when you get in here, you can come down and get this first aid spray and these bullets.
Here?
We're going to stash the first aid spray for now. You can discard that key. When items get a red check mark by them, you can discard them, and it signals that you don't need it anymore. You're going to come right to this door, and we're going to go straight to get the to the watchman's room and get this guy's notebook. That is going to tell us how to unlock the statue medals. There's also a first aid spray in here, in the second door, if you want to get it. I'm going to skip it, but it's there if you need it.
Jesus.
And we're going to loop the whole way around here.
Open up! Open this goddamn door!
I'll get you out.
Skip another cutscene and get the officer's notebook here. It's going to give you the combinations for those statue medals that are going to get us to the next point. This zombie, let him break through and then sprint right past him. You gotta be quick. If you don't feel comfortable, you can shoot them. And then these next ones, if you just hug this cabinet, they won't get you. But again, you gotta be quick. But if you just stay the whole way to the right against that cabinet, they can't get you.
Does anyone know what started this?
He's gonna give us this knife, and we're gonna come over here. Unlock this panel box. So there's an herb there if you want to pick it up. Although the way we're doing this, I would skip it if I were you. And I would also stash any first aid sprays you picked up. Because we're going to need those spots for, we're going to go around and collect all 3 medals. So we're going to run the whole way around this hallway. It's this room here with the red double doors. So there's bullets over here. And the map right here. We're going to climb up here and get out through this window. If you want to kill this guy, you can, but I think you should just ignore him. And run the whole way around through here. And to our right, there's going to be another herb, and there's a save room here. So, we'll skip the herb, but in here you can pick up some supplies, more bullets, some gunpowder. You don't really need to save whenever you're playing on standard. There's also a red herb in here. When you're playing on standard, you don't need to save because it auto-saves. And it does it pretty frequently. Alright, we're going to pick up this board here. And we're going to board this guy up. Now when he breaks that glass, he can get through. So the next thing that I recommend, instead of killing the zombies, you just shoot them in the head. Most of the time it stuns them for a couple seconds so you can run right by them. So we're going to go the whole way to the top, pick up these bullets, and get the Stars key here. And on the way down, you can do the same thing. We're going to just stun this guy. Oh, that's even better. This guy's not going to be able to get in. Then we're going to go through this west office here. There is some more gunpowder there if you want to pick it up. But in here, just had to look at the combination there. It's 9, 15, 7. And that's going to come in handy to pick up some extra. So you can pick up this gunpowder there if you want. And I'm going to skip it. This combination here is Ned. And this one is MRG. This is an expanded clip for your gun, and it gives you 12 free bullets in there too, so Stars key on this door, and we're going to get back out to the main hall for a cutscene with our friend Marvin. So we'll skip that. And then we're going to run the whole way up upstairs to the far side of the RPD. I know the lion statue's over there, but you just go ahead. You can go ahead and just skip that for now. We're gonna loop back around to get it. There's an herb here if you want to pick it up, and over here is 6211. Had to peek at the code there again. And this is gonna give you your second part for your handgun. And this is the muzzle brake, and I think it reduces recoil and increases accuracy, maybe. So so we're up here now. Stop in the art room. Pick up the weapons locker card. There's also this stuff going on over here with this red gem. That can unlock one of the weapons locker keys to get some more weapons, but you really don't need it. It's kind of a waste of time. Another herb right here if you want to pick it up. And if you run out of spots, you can always discard weapons and
Marvin,
herbs.
I've got a situation here.
Any healing item.
I'm surrounded by zombies.
Because there's plenty.
Marvin, do you copy?
So the bolt cutters there, you have to pick those up to get through the next sequence we're going to go through. Stun or kill that guy. Use the bolt cutters here again. And go through here. So there's another herb. If you have healing item on hand, I would just recommend skipping it. Pick up that flash grenade there and be kind of quick going through here because you really don't have to kill any of these zombies. So get the valve, and then we're going to get this electronic part. So there's the flash grenade, the valve, and the electronic part. And then we can go ahead and get out here. Turn left, there should be no zombies in your way. And use the electronic part. Just ignore those zombies. So if you want to stop over and deposit some stuff in the safety box, now would be a good time to do that. And like I said, you don't even have to bother saving because of the autosave. But we're going to go back through over here to a place we've already been. Zombies are going to come through the window, so keep sprinting and just run right past them. This guy here, though, you're going to have to stun. And then just keep sprinting. Past this one here. And one more to stun. Get in here, and then this is the last door for the bolt cutters. Discard that. Pick up the detonator. So there's another herb and another flash grenade. You can carry 3 flash grenades, so I recommend picking them up. Okay, we're going to unlock that door, and then here we're going to go into the safety deposit room. Run back, and we're going to pick up our shotgun. You can actually skip the shotgun and the RPD if you want to, and save the spots. That's what I usually do if I'm just running through it quick. There's also some bullets in here if you want to put in the combination 109 and a knife. So now we're gonna run back. Whoa! Guess watch out for that guy. I'm just gonna loop around him here. And I'm actually going to throw the shotgun in here. I'm gonna hang on to the shells because I'm gonna pick up a bunch more along the way through here anyway. So I can just keep combining them. Over here, red herb if you want to get it. So in here we're going to use the valve. Get rid of that and skip this one, that locker. It's got a dead guy inside. This one is cap. Pick up these shotgun shells. So there is this safe, portable safe that holds one of those keys, and we're going to skip that. I think it's just too much of a waste of time, especially if you're trying to get the S+ rank. There's some gunpowder there. I'm going to skip. Alright, and more shotgun shells here. This part's very important. Lickers will not attack you if you walk and don't touch them. So we're going to go into the STARS office here. And we're going to combine the battery with the detonator. So there's another red herb there, and there's a first aid kit here. Gunpowder here. That's a specialty gunpowder. I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to skip it, actually. But there's a first aid there if you want to get it. And there's more shotgun shells and another flashbang here. In this room over there is where you can pick up the Magnum. I always skip it because you have to go down and you have to get the STARS dongle to put in there and unlock that, and I always skip that part. You really don't need the Magnum. So out here, you just make sure you walk. Clicker should be on the wall over here, and we're just going to walk the whole way around them. They're completely blind. All their attacks are based on hearing. Okay. Here you can get some more gunpowder if you want it. And then here, this combination. It's the fish, the scorpion, and the water jug. Pick that up. Okay, we're going to go here, and you're going to go immediately up these stairs to your right. We're in the library now. Gonna run across this bridge. Okay, and pick up this side pack for some much needed space. And you're gonna put the detonator on the C4. Now, a little trick here, you can run out. If you run out this door and let it close and run back through, this bookshelf will not fall over. But be quick here, because there's liquor in the room now. This combination is the woman. You can just see the bottom. The arrow, you can just see the point. And this snake, you can hardly see any of it. Pick that up and then sprint out of here so that liquor does not get us. Back the way you came. And if you see, it's close, so you really do have to be quick. And then come right down this ladder here. Alright, run around. If you want to, you can take out these zombies or at least shoot off their legs for later. Because there's going to be a sequence in here where we have to come back and move those bookshelves. But if you want to skip doing that, I'll show you a trick when we get to that point. Alright, and we're going to get the last medal here. This one is the lion, the leaf, and the bird. So we can discard this STARS key. And we're going to head down for our first boss fight now. So right here, go ahead and put all the medals. Okay. And like I said before, you really don't have to worry about saving because the frequent autosaves. Pick up these shotgun shells and this gunpowder. I'm going to go ahead and deposit those now. So this next boss fight, if you want to make it easier on yourself, you can go ahead and bring the shotgun and the shells. I'm going to show you how to do it without the shotgun shells. But I will take a healing item just in case. We go down this elevator. Alright, and through this door on the left is where we need to go, but I'm going to run down to the bottom here and show you where you can pick up a grenade. And if you've ever noticed up in the left corner, there's like this little wave of circles that shows you that it's auto-saving. So this is where it just auto-saved before this boss fight.
What?
I think he's right above us there. But when you run in here, it's going to activate the boss fight. So get your knife equipped and just run up to him and start slashing him.
Which won't work on this thing.
He's not going to attack for the time being.
No choice. Gotta take it down.
If you stay to his back... Alright, he got me with a hit there. But keep slashing him because he's going to be freaking out. And even if he does grab you, you can stick your knife right in there. So we're going to do that. And then give yourself some space and shoot him right. Try to get him either in the head or in his eye, and then run. So just make sure that he doesn't hit you because he does do some serious damage. But this is why if you wanted to bring the shotgun, it's definitely not a bad idea. But that's it, he's done. So if you have enough bullets, it's no problem. But the shotgun certainly does make it easier on you. I'll pick my knife back up. And then we're going to loop around here and get a whole bunch of supplies. So there's an herb here. Bullets here. And then just keep going. Red herb. You can just combine that with the green. More bullets. More bullets here. Another grenade. And another herb that I'm going to skip. So after you pick up all this supplies, you can go up this ladder. Pull this lever here. So even after all that shooting, with all the bullets you pick up, you're going to be way back up there in ammunition. The reason I leave the shotgun in the safe box is because I want to save all the shotgun bullets for boss fights later on in the game. Another item slots there. So, and then here you can deposit whatever you want. So, but we have plenty of spots now, so you can carry a good amount of supplies if you want to. And there, it's auto-saving again. So here, you're gonna run straight to this this card machine here. And you don't have anything, so it's gonna get the next cutscene going.
Hey! I'm not done talking to you!
We're gonna follow Ada down into the prison. And here's some more bullets. And we're gonna come here for a cutscene. Meet Ben.
Hello?
Skip that. And make sure you pick up the tool here, because after this next part we're gonna need it to open up to two mechanical doors. So we're just gonna go back out the way we came. And if you want to, it's probably a good idea to blow this zombie's head off. That way, there's a sequence later we have to come back here where all of these zombies are going to be unlocked. So this guy will be easier to get past if we take him out. I don't know why I did that. I thought I had my knife equipped. That's okay though. They take forever to kill. That's why I like to stun them so much instead of just killing them all, because it's such a waste of bullets. But that guy won't be able to get us later now. So you're going to run through the parking garage to this next section, and we're going to skip going down there, and you're going to run to your right. Go in this door. There's some more gunpowder here. And if you want to, you can kill these dogs. That way, it's less dogs chasing you in this next section. But I'm just going to run past them all anyway. Okay. And this door is the morgue to get the diamond key. We're going to skip that, because we really don't need it. Especially to get our time down. That's the first door. We use the tool, and you're going to go right in here, pick up your first electronic part for that combination. Run the whole way around, and we're going to come to this machine to turn on the electricity. Two reds, two greens. So next, we're going to try to run through this quickly. There's a dog coming around here, just hug this fence. And if you keep sprinting, usually they'll miss you, but they definitely can get you if you don't stay quick. There's another dog coming through here. And then run. There will be a dog bust through this grate. Stay to the left and then go right. And he'll miss you. If you need to check your map just to make sure, we're going to be going right the whole way around up through this door. Ah, you got me. Alright, so we're going to keep going right the whole way around the hallway. And we can even... Alright, that wasn't too bad. So we're done with the dogs for now. We're going to go up this part and pick up another electronic part for the door. You don't need that blue herb. There's nothing that can poison us yet. But in here we can get some bullets and some more gunpowder. Go ahead and deposit both of those. I'm going to get rid of that knife because I'm going to pick up a fresh one here in a minute. And then in here you can get this electronic piece. Come back out. And for this next part, you can equip flashbang. just come right here and then throw the flashbang into this next section, and then be quick, but those guys will not get you because of the flashbang. You have plenty of time. So use the electronic part on that door, and then get ready to shoot this guy in the head. And then we can run right past him. Okay. Out here, we're going to go right back outside and up these steps. There's a green herb here you can pick up. And we're going to run the whole way through the hallway down to this next section. Use your tool here, and then we can discard it. And we're going to go straight upstairs. Pick up this flashbang. And if you can, at this point, equip your knife. That way you don't use any of your flashbangs as defense items yet, because we really need one for a section that's coming up. So in here, we're going to go right through here and get the large gear. And we're going to come back down. Grab these shotgun shells real quick. Whoa! So you got to be quick with that guy. Just be careful there. You need to shoot him in the head first to stun him. It's probably a good idea. Okay. Then we're going to go straight down this ladder out here. So, back here, if you want to get these herbs, you can do that. I'm going to use one. Because there's a safety box up in this next part. So be careful, 2 zombies are going to bust through here. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to turn this lever on. And these zombies, if you want, you can shoot them, or you can just kind of give them a run around. Actually, I didn't stun that guy, so.
Oh, shit!
Well, that was bad. This game actually has difficulty adjustment, so when you're doing good, it makes the game harder. So I was shooting them in the head multiple times without stunning them. So here we're going to go ahead and put some of our stuff away. And don't forget to get this club key. Alright. So next we're going to go back up the way we came, and we're going to pump the water out. Take care of this fire. And then you're going to run in. You can pick up these bullets here. And then we're going to run in. There's a red herb here that I'm going to mix. Just combine it there. So this is the part where we need Mr. X. And if you're not comfortable dodging him, he's going to throw me anyway. If you're not comfortable dodging him, you can run back out onto the roof where we just came. And kind of, you know, just run around him. Get him to come out and follow you. But this is where the game starts to get a little tricky. So we're gonna go back through this hallway here. I'm going to pick up this herb. It's going to get a little tricky in the this part, because now this next section we're going to run into a licker, a zombie, and most likely Mr. X as well. Okay, and I didn't walk in there, so that licker heard me. So we'll see if I can reset. And maybe we can just walk right past the licker, hopefully. I don't even know where he went. But don't walk too slow, because this zombie's going to break in here. And I'm going to use the club key to pick up this grenade and this tool for the library. Alright, so again, you just keep walking. We'll let this zombie break through here first. Okay. So let him break through, and then before you go through the door, just make sure you're walking again. That way the licker won't get you. Mr. X might come through this door. Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, here he comes. So I'm going to dodge him again, but like I said, if you're... And I didn't dodge him. Oh boy. But that happens. But you're going to have to run back up to the library very quickly. Because all these zombies are still in here and we got a little work to do. So you're going to want to run in here. Make sure your flashbang is equipped. And then throw your flashbang. Use the tool to lower that bookshelf. And then come over here to the end. And move all of them at once. Not good. So that zombie wasn't even stunned from the flashbang. So I should have threw that better for sure. That way we would have got all the zombies. But anyway, it got the job done. So you're gonna come through across the bookshelves and go into this next part. There's a zombie to our left, so as fast as you can, go straight through this door. Use the large crank here. And then pick it right back up. Mr. X cannot come into this room, so don't worry. There's a couple rooms that he can't go into in this game. So around the way around here, we're going to get this small gear. And we're going to put the large gear back. Whoops. Into this one. And then back down to the next part here. And we're going to use the small gear to complete the puzzle.
Hope I don't have to write a report
We're
on
going to go ahead and
this.
pick up our second electronic part. And Mr. X is right outside that door. So run and go to your left immediately. And we're back ahead of Mr. X. Now, since we didn't break this the first time around, it's kind of a shortcut. We can fall right through and go right back out the spade door. So now we're going to go back by the watchman's room and go back to the basement. So go right through these doors. I'm gonna go around this way. Through here and back through this area. There's gonna be a couple zombies that you're gonna have to stun or kill. And it's getting harder to stun them because of, like I said. Okay. That was more than I thought there was going to be. And we don't have a flashbang, so, which that could very well, the same thing could happen to you, so we are going to go with option B. So make a quick. And this is the kind of stuff that happens when we're not killing to save time. And this could get really hairy because we do not have any healing items here. So I'm gonna make sure our grenade's equipped. I'm gonna examine both these electrical parts. And use them. This puzzle is kind of annoying. But something like that. Oh, okay, I can pick up this first aid spray. That might help a lot. And then you're gonna get the parking key card. So we're done with the RPD now. As soon as we get out of here.
What are they?
So this next part is what I was talking about. It's gonna let all of these zombies out. So if you have a flashbang, you can use it there. But what I'm gonna do is unlock this door, and I'm gonna kind of draw these zombies all towards me. And then I'm gonna run around this way. Mr. X is gonna come too, though, so you're gonna have to.
Give me a break.
Okay. Dodge him, and then here there's going to be some zombies coming out. So this is where we're going to have to use the grenade to run through. And that's why I drawed all those other zombies away, drew them away, because oh, thank goodness for Ada. But that's why I drew those other zombies away. That way they couldn't get me running back through. So go back to the card machine. And we're done with the police department. There's an herb here you can pick up. Just checking on the time there. We're at 42:09. So she walks nice and slow through this part, so it's kind of
Is that the intel you
wasting
needed?
time, but come
Well,
up to the
what
old
exactly are you looking for?
gun shop kendo. Nice throwback to the original.
Road's out. Going through that gun shop looks like the only way.
If you played the original 20 years ago or After that, you'd remember this guy pretty good. Completely different in this game than he was in the original. He was kind of a doofus in the original. Okay, so here we get this grenade, shotgun part, and some bullets. It's good old kendo. So then we can just go ahead and go through here and
Heard of the
leave this
Umbrella
part.
Corporation? They're a pharmaceutical
Head to the
company
sewers.
making bioweapons. They have a virus. It turns people into indestructible monsters.
That explains the horrible things I've seen.
So kind of a linear path here. You just
That's why I'm looking for a
run down through.
She's the one in Umbrella responsible for unleashing the virus. This is how you get to it.
Based on what you've said, the sewer seems fitting.
Well said. After you.
Gee, thanks. Can't imagine a real
You
scientist
head
being
right
down
through
here.
here.
According to HQ, this leads right into Umbrella's secret facility.
Come on. Sewers are run by the city. How could they have a facility without the authorities knowing?
Welcome to corporate America. Umbrella's control right
Left here.
for years.
And I think
Jesus.
there's some bullets over here we
That
can
an
pick up.
earthquake?
I sure as hell hope so.
And if you're not killing all the zombies, you should be pretty stocked on bullets.
What the hell?
And if you need to use the item box for anything, you can stash away some items here.
It's down.
Some more bullets there if you want to pick them up. I'm pretty full. You can only carry 60 bullets in one slot.
Again?
It's not too late to turn back.
No chance. You're
And
stuck
get ready for
the
this
end.
next part, because if he bites you once, you're
Ugh.
dead. Swallows you whole.
You sure this is...
So you're gonna go to your over here to Leon's right, your left, and hug the wall. And then right after that bite, you're gonna go over to the other side of the wall. And then back over to the other side. And if you do that, he can't bite you. If you do it differently, I'm pretty sure you're dead. Oh, and then blow off his head. It's so gross.
Chew on that, you overgrown son of a bitch.
Well said, Leon. Well said.
Leon, up here.
What the hell was...
Just get up here. Can't say I didn't warn you.
You said the virus turned people into monsters, not reptiles.
Fair point. I'm just impressed you made it in one piece.
And Ada doing her slow walk as we get up into this elevator. Would it kill you to jog along, Ada?
So let me get this straight. Umbrella sells monsters like that to who? Our military? Somebody else's?
They don't sell the monsters. They sell the viruses that make them. And Annette is who makes the viruses. Scary as that alligator was, Annette is far more dangerous.
So another cutscene, and we're going to go into Ada's sequence here.
You can run, Annette, but you can't hide.
So this is where she's going to get her EMF visualizer out, and she's going to be able to hack into these
Secret
different...
weapon time.
So first you just aim and pull the trigger to hack into that, and then up to this fan to get it to overload.
Candy from a baby.
And the next hack is right up here at this turn. Just hack it down through the wall, and then we're going to run up to this next fan and overload that as well. Before you drop down, you can even do this next one here. And run right past this zombie out. Can pick up some bullets. Down these steps, and we're gonna run the whole way around. So you can avoid this zombie just by going through here. And there's gonna be a zombie that falls up here. Run past him for now and go straight to this spot to hack into this. You gotta kind of be quick here because that zombie's gonna get up. Or not. And this one, you're gonna want to stun that zombie there or kill him. If you try to kill zombies in here, they might collapse on you pretty quick. So, with that last hack, activated this elevator.
Got you now.
This next part, you gotta be quick because Mr. X is gonna be
Always
coming.
been good at running, Annette. Give you that.
So you don't have to do anything until you get down to this door, but Mr. X is coming right now. So you hack into this over here on the right, and then you just pull the door lever, and then you hack this thing right above the door after you pull the lever. That's going to activate this fan, and you can overload the fan here. And that's it for Mr. X for right now. So come the whole way up here. And we're going to open this. This is where we're going to pick up the bracelet for the labs. So grab that, and then that's going to lock us in.
Bravo.
If you want, you don't need these bullets because you're not going to be Ada again. You can go ahead and just
I'm not going to
get rid of some. Because when you shoot and miss, the difficulty adjustment changes slightly and makes some of the enemies a little easier. But you want to do that on the far left first, then come back over to the left. Get this next one. And then there's one here on the right. And hopefully you followed that okay to get through there quickly. Come over here, we got the bracelet now.
Visitor clearance confirmed.
And go to your left.
Is authorized until October 1st. Please return before this date.
Not gonna happen.
Just run this way here to activate the next cutscene across this bridge. And we're back to Leon. And you're going to want to turn around and then go over here to this elevator.
Where are you?
It's the item box again if you need to use it. And I think I can get rid of that club key now. And that should be good enough. Got the knife equipped. And he can drop right down into here for some good smells.
That's a pleasant smell.
And I think there's bullets and shotgun shells you can pick up through. Maybe down there there's some shotgun shells, but I'm going to just skip those. But if you really need them, you can go take a look. Sewers are probably my least favorite part of the game. Watch this zombie here on the right. I'm just going to run around him. And there's one zombie up here you're going to have to stun.
Jesus.
So we can run past him. So we're skipping over that part for now because we don't have the key. Pick up another knife there if you need it. And we're going to go down the slide. Not exactly a water park. So the trick for these guys when they're down in the water like that, if you shoot them from about this distance, they pop up and then you can run right past them. You gotta be kind of quick.
What the hell?
So they can't recover and grab or swat you.
Cable car. Interesting.
So up into here, I think there's some shotgun shells.
Where'd she go?
And here is, I think that's just Magnum related, so we skip that, you don't have to do it.
I'm coming, Ada.
But we're down to this next section. You can pick up this map here. And some bullets. And safety box if you need to deposit anything. So that should be good because I'm going to pick up some stuff along the way here. So we're going to go out this door and go straight to this lever. So first we'll go to our left. We'll pick up this T-tool and this red herb. And it's kind of funny, I think if Ada would have just gave us the bracelet, or came with us, we could just go. And then we're going to go over to the safe. And I think it's 212.8. Yep. And this is the second shotgun part that gives you more of a stable shot for aim. So this part's a little tricky because there's two zombies. So if you want to just kill them, you can do that. It's definitely hard to stun two zombies at once to run past them. Another herb if you want to pick it up. I'm going to skip it and pull this lever and come and get this grenade back here. And the gate will be up for us. This next part you want to stay on the left. You want to hug these piles here. That way he can't get you. And it's probably a good idea to pick up this blue herb just in case. Because those G monsters can give you poison. More shotgun shells. And up this elevator for another much needed hip pouch. So this next part, be very quick. We're gonna skip all these treatment rooms, so just get this rook plug right here. That's not what I had in mind. And run past him. So if I wouldn't have let that zombie bite me, and it would have been quicker, I could have just avoided that second zombie altogether, but it happens. So we're gonna get him to pop up there, run right past them, and make sure this time you go to your left. And we're gonna go down this way. So there's 2 doors back there, one to go up the steps, one to go down the steps. Make sure you go to the one to the right. This next section, there's 3 or 4 of those G monsters down here, so it can get bad pretty quick. There's the treatment key for that last section. I always skip that because there's not a whole lot to be gained from it, especially the time it takes. So you grab this herb here and just be careful to stay away from that.
Oh my, what the hell was that?
This next one's going to be in the water, so we can get past him easy enough. Run past him. You can try to shoot this next guy in the head. But once he starts throwing up, run right past him as quick as you can, and then stay to your left against these rocks to avoid this next guy. That second one I ran past, you as soon as he starts throwing up his embryo or whatever it is, start running right past him, and that way he won't swat you. There's a red herb here that you can mix with the green herb. And I'm going to go ahead and combine this one too. So this next section, we're going to need 3 slots, because we have to get this queen plug here. And I'm going to try to just go through this quickly, so if you can kind of follow along what I'm doing, and then you're going to put the queen plug here. This guy's going to drop down. You loop around, run up those steps, and get the king plug. And then you can fall down here. And we're going to get the flamethrower, so...
Son of a bitch.
Stun him. We're going to use the king plug to grab this flamethrower. This section's kind of a maze, but if you follow along closely to what I'm doing, you should be okay. So get the king plug back. Try to avoid that zombie as best you can. If you want to just kill him, you can. But he'll be locked in here once you pull out this queen plug. So, put the queen plug back to the first place you got it. Run through here and put the king plug in. That opens that door, so we can get this queen plug back, allow that door to shut, and then run back through. We have it open here. Grab the king plug, and we have all the plugs, so we can go back out the way we came. Okay, so this part can get very bad very quickly. So, avoid getting grabbed, you kind of just have to stay away from him. I ran up to see if he was going to like throw up one of those things like he's doing now. And now there's 2 of them there, so I have to be careful. I'm going to equip my grenades. Those things, once they hit the wall, will disappear. Just make sure you're back up here. Let's see if we can get back. Nope. So he's gonna grab us, but that's why I equipped the grenades, just in case. Hard to get through this without that happening at all. But that wasn't that bad. 1 grenade can be a lot worse. But just avoid getting like cornered between 2 of them, because then it can get really bad. This next part, you're going to want to run up here. So he's going to go down and come back up, and then he's going to slither back down. That's when you want to get in here and then run to the ladder. You got to be quick, because he will come back up if you're standing there. But if you get through it with, you know, that amount of problems, then it's not so bad. Now we're going to come back out. I think this guy here is going to be up to our left, so be ready. And he's not getting stunned. That's a big part with the difficulty adjustment, so now we're going to have to take all these guys out.
Son of a bitch.
And another wasted grenade. But that stuff is going to happen on the run through, so I'm going to pick up the stuff. And we're going to go up this way. You know, very rarely is it ever going to go perfectly, so those defensive items are going to get wasted. Especially when the difficulty is boosted to, and zombies aren't getting stunned whenever you shoot them in the head. So we're going back into this room that we first dropped down into. You're going to pick up this night plug here and put it where it's labeled. Next to the night plug is the rook. And that one to keep empty, because you got to pick up this bishop plug here. Where the bishop was, you're going to put the king. Next to the king, you're going to put the queen. And the pawn is already in the right spot, so then you're going to put the bishop in this empty spot here. Unlock the door. Now, we're getting ready for our next boss fight. So you definitely want to have the flamethrower. A grenade. At least 1 grenade. And some healing items. So, down before the boss fight, we're going to be able to pick up a flashbang and a knife where we fight him. But on the way, we're going to get some healing too. So, there's a green here, and then there's a red in the next room. Mix those. So you're going to want to equip your grenade. I'm going to show you a trick. So it's green, green, red, green. Alright. Because up here, Birkin's going to slam his hand through. But you want to run close to this gate and then throw the grenade. And if you do it just like that, he's going to skip throwing his hand back down through. He's going to bust through this door and you can run right by him.
It's still alive?
That saves like, I don't know, 30 seconds to a minute and can save you from taking extra damage as well. So then you're going to want to equip your flamethrower before you drop down here. Go ahead and run over here and press this button. So this part's a little tricky, and it doesn't always go the way you think it's gonna go. So I just wait there and let him attack, and I dodge. Oh, that was close. If he hits, you just heal. But make sure your knife's equipped then when he drops to a knee after you get him with your flamethrower, and then just slash away. When he starts to get up, get away from him, and then hit him with a flamethrower again. Alright. Like I said, if he hits you, just heal. Just draw him over this way again. And then hammer him again with the flamethrower. And that should be enough to take care of him. But just in case, I'm going to go ahead and give him another 50 hits with my flamethrower. And that way, usually it takes 2 crane hits to put him down, but if you get him down to drop down on one knee twice and get him with your knife in between, that should be enough. So there, I just picked up some bullets. The flashbang and a knife. And we're gonna go ahead and rescue Ada and run back over to the cable car.
The wristbands, I ticket to ride.
Nice. Where'd you get that?
Borrowed it. Anyway, almost there.
Let's just go back out to this way where we picked up that T-shaped tool. You don't have to wait for Ada at this point. It's going to trigger a cutscene as soon as I get up. So we can skip that and head to the lab.
This may be a one-way ride, so be prepared.
This tram is bound for Nest. Do not exit until the final destination.
So basically the goal here now in the lab is to keep upgrading the wristband to get into higher end places to get to the final bosses.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety, stand clear until the doors are welcome to Nest.
So, like I said, you could have skipped the shotgun at the RPD, and this is where the shotgun would have been. But since we picked it up, there's just shotgun shells there. There's a safe box over here. So I am going to carry the shotgun. I'm going to put the flamethrower away, and I'm going to switch to the shotgun. I'm going to take the lesser shotgun shells, that way I can just add on to that one. If you combine the long barrel with the shotgun, it gives you 4 extra bullets. And we should be good to go. So we're going to go back around this way. I'm going to show you how to just completely avoid the zombies in this next room, because they're all going to react to you, and there is a grenade here. And there's some fuel here for your flamethrower. But run right past this one, and then this one here is slow to get up. So we don't need to go back in that room at all, and we didn't have to waste any ammo or time on those zombies. drop down here and get some gunpowder. There's another knife up here I'm going to skip because I already have a couple. But this next door, when you open,
Shit.
this guy here with armored, he's wearing armor, so the only place you can shoot him is in the head. So I shot him 4 times in the head. He didn't get stunned once. You can combine this chip here with your bracelet, and there should be the a regulator for the flamethrower. And some shotgun shells. This room we can revisit later to get another hip pouch, but we're gonna skip that because it's time consuming. Just make sure you hug the right wall. Oh, he's still. Hug the right wall here so no zombies can get out of that door. And we're done with this area. So if you need to visit the safe box, you can. But there's another safe box up in this next section. So we now have second tier access. We can go to the east area. So this left one here is the one that you need to engage to get the bridge across. So just run through here, grab this herb and gunpowder, and then we can make a deposit here in the box of all the stuff we don't need. Alright, then we're going to come back through this section. Make sure you have the shotgun with you here. And run, you can pick up this gunpowder, but then run fast through here so this plant monster can't get you. Flashbang here. And we're going to put in these codes, which is this F2, double L, and F looking thing. And then for this next one, it's the double L thin line, the big block over the little block, and the thick line. Okay, so everything's unlocked, and now this we have to pick up this. Alright, so now go to this next part. There's a red herb there if you want to get it. I'm going to skip it. We're going to go straight into here. So first, over in this corner, you can pick up a grenade. And then we're going to put in this this cartridge into here. And the combination is RGB.
Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Then RGB again. And then RG. So these plant monsters out here kind of work like the zombies. You can stun them, but not shooting them in the head. You have to shoot one of their saps, and that gives you a couple seconds to get past them. Okay, there's a large gunpowder over here. So there's going to be some liquors coming up, but remember what I said about liquors mixed with zombies can be a bad combination. So we're going to go and we're going to pick up some shells here. We're going to blow the head off of these zombies. Okay. So, and there's an herb. This liquor's going to drop down through this grate, so we're going to run right past them. To this door. But when we come back out, we're going to walk. Stay to the left here, coming up these stairs, because there's going to be a zombie drop down. Alright. And in here, can pick up that gunpowder. I'm going to skip it because of spots. Get some, I think this is bullets. And pick up this modulator. Okay, and then back down here, the zombie's going to be up. So, just have your shotgun. Another zombie. That's so bad. Hopefully you're a better shot than I am to get it. Use that herb. Alright. You can keep running, but stop before you get to this door. Like I said, the liquor's out here. I think there's actually 2 of them. But we need to take that modulator we just picked up. Yeah, there's 2 right there. So that can, you can imagine how bad that can get. And fighting liquors is not easy either. So, you're going to examine the modulator. To MURF. And you just have to match the frequencies. And then use it. It's going to power up. And make sure, do not run. So, this is getting tricky because now they blocked our path. So you're going to have to really be careful. Alright. Not good. Not good. They blocked my way completely. There's nothing I could have really did about that. But you're going to come back here. But it's going to reset it, so when I go back out, I can walk, which is good.
5 new messages.
Come here to this low temp testing lab.
The freezer open.
There's gunpowder here if you want it. Wasn't even thinking now I can just mix them on the way. Save some spots. So I will go ahead and pick this one up. Alright. You're going to want to use your cartridge in this machine, and this is going to be the last step to get it the solution to kill the giant plant.
Cooling complete.
So run out here, but stop before you get to this next door, because we're going to walk the whole way back through to where we came from. You can go up the steps that way too, but usually there's a couple of zombies in a plant waiting. If you walk, it's easy enough to get through. So be aware there might be plants up here. Alright, get past that. And to this machine where you got the cartridge in the first place, you're going to put the solution cartridge into it. So it's going to go ahead and kill the plant. It's going to drop this guy who had the bracelet.
Warning. You have
So if you want to here,
solution.
go ahead and take out a few of these parts. This guy's not going to get back up as easy. And this guy you can go ahead and take out.
What the?
Oh wow, there was two. Alright, I'm going to use my shotgun. Alright. Because Mr. X is going to come as soon as I do this combination. Combine the bracelet. And I don't want to have to go through Mr. X and it could get bad. That guy's still down. So you're going to run the whole way back through. We're going to hit a couple of plants in this room. So use your shotgun there, it's much easier. Since there's two of them and you have Mr. X hot on your tail. I know that was a lot of shotgun shells to kind of waste. But it's worth the trouble. So we can come back out into the bridge area and now we can lower the last bridge to get the G-Virus. And get ready to fight the first of the two final bosses. When we hit one of these safe boxes, we'll go ahead and combine our SMR gunpowder, have gunshot shells, but there's a grenade here. And we're going to use our modulator one more time before putting it away to unlock that door. So we're going to go to OSS this time. Match the frequencies. And we're going to go ahead and stash that away. Get the regulator to combine with the flamethrower. Get that fuel to combine. And combine some of the gunpowders, because this is when we're going to need what we got. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and reload the flamethrower, reload the pistol. I'm going to get rid of my handgun bullets for an extra slot. Get the extra shotgun shells and the extra hand grenades. And go ahead and pick up another. Okay. Some more powder if you want it. Not going to need that much. There's also 2 more powders and red herb in this next room. So the powder is there and the red herb's there. The other powder's there. I'm going to skip all of those because I'm pretty fully stocked for these 2 boss fights. Get the G-Virus, right, and we're ready to... I'm going to have my knife equipped. Because his attack is... This first boss, his attack is a little delayed to start, so you can go ahead and slash away at his leg with the knife. And I didn't get it, so I'm going to go ahead and use the flamethrower. switch to the shotgun. Oh, didn't get him. There's all kinds of different ways you can take on this box. This is just the way that I'm choosing to do it this time. Empty out my flamethrower, and then I'm going to go ahead and equip my grenades and just spam them with those. Alright, go ahead and do the shotgun now. Alright, I'm going to save those flashbangs just in case he does that again. If you don't have a defense item, you're pretty much screwed. So, now if you go around this whole room, there's a bunch of items that you can pick up. You can get first aid spray, some more fuel, handgun bullets, grenade, flash grenade, if you need them. So there's plenty of more items to stock up on. I don't even need them. And there's another item box the whole way at the bottom of the elevator that I can get to before the final boss. So I'm just going to run straight down to that. After the Ada cutscene, you can get right on the elevator.
Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention, self-destruct sequence initiated. Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately.
The next boss, there's all kinds of ways you can do that one too. Since I have so many shotgun shells, I'm just going to use the shotgun on them.
Use the central elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform. Attention.
The biggest thing about the next boss is all the dodging that you have to do. He's more of a timed boss than a damage related. You just have to do damage at the right times.
9 minutes until detonation.
Okay, here's the item box I was talking about. I think there's even another one right before you fight him, but I'm going to use this one. Alright, you can use the knife on him, but I'm not going to. This is all I need. Really, that's plenty. Run through these first two guys, but no, maybe not. Just have your shotgun ready. That way you don't have to really aim them down. Green herb if you want it. Now here comes Mr. X. This is a good place to try to dodge if you want to, or however you want to get past them.
Is this a fucking joke?
That's what I tried to do before and failed so miserably.
8 minutes until detonation.
So you're just going to run through these corridors and then get to the joint plug here. If you want to feel more secure and load up on as much ammo and healing items as you can, it's not a bad idea. You have the spots to do it. But you want to shoot his heart. And he's very quick, so it's hard to dodge. Just make sure as soon as you hit danger that you heal. So that's about all the damage you really need to do to him. I'm pretty sure this next sequence of attacks is just all timing. Like I said, try to see what he's doing, anticipate his moves so you can dodge. But he's so quick, it's hard sometimes. Alright, so when he does that, you gotta make sure that you are shooting him in the heart. Here comes the rocket launcher. So it's going to be in front of you, you got to go get it, or if you want to let him attack first, I'm just going to run right for it.
We'll call it even.
Where did this thing?
And then try to dodge him. Alright. Oh! Not good. So, one shot is all it takes. And he's done.
You have arrived at the bottom level.
Use another rocket on these zombies, and that's pretty much it. We're gonna run through. Skip all these scenes to see the time we got, but it should be well under what you need for the S+. Skipping over parts of the games is kind of the best way to do it, saving ammunition, saving time. So an hour and a half, S+. No saves. So, thanks for watching. I hope that the walkthrough helped you out to get the S+ ranking. Hopefully it was wasn't too much harder for you than it was in this video, but I appreciate the watch.